Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another haul video. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from the Hancock Antique Mall in Hancock, Maryland. So before I begin my haul video, I do want to apologize. I did not have a sale this past weekend. I had some plans that unfortunately fell through, which is not really a big deal because I was able to just kind of relax and just enjoy a Saturday where I wasn't working. I go months and months without taking a break from sales, and it's nice to just have a Saturday where I don't have to worry about doing anything for the evening and just being able to relax because we all needed it sometimes, and I definitely did. Anyway, so about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I went up to the Hancock Antique Mall. And before I go there, I usually like to check out the Loaves and Fishes thrift store that's on the way. So I was pulling into the little parking lot that they have, and I was wondering why there were so many cars, because usually it's not that busy unless it's a Saturday. Anyway, so I get into the store, and they have a little whiteboard that says like what sales are, what the deal of the week is going to be. And once I read it was like fill a bag for clothing and such, it was like, oh, okay, that explains why it's a little bit busier in there. And it's a small store. I mean, it's not terribly small, but it's small enough to the point where they can get cramped in there if you're not careful. So I didn't really find anything that I wanted. And then I went over into the lamp area and I spotted one of the lamps that has a switch right here. And it also has a USB port to charge your phone. So I wound up spending $4 on the base of the lamp. It had another shade on it, but it was disgusting. So I pitched that. And because I really wanted to have it in case, I may want it for down here or something, I wanted to get a shade for it. So I know that Target or Walmart would have sold them, but unfortunately, Walmart only sold the shade with the lamp, so you couldn't buy the shade separately. So then I checked Target, and Target sold them. They were about $12, which is not bad for a brand new shade, considering how much other stores could charge for them. But I just didn't want to spend the $12. So I waited out, and my last trip to the Goodwill, which was, I think, on Thursday, I managed to find a shade that looks pretty good on it, that drum shape and style for this, for only $2. So I only spent $6 on this. These brand new at Walmart, depending on which one you get, they can be $20, they can be $35. The one that I have up in my office right now that I use for keeping my phone charged when I stream live for sales and such was about $40. And at the time I needed it, and I really liked the design of it, so I kept it. And I think it's also got the mechanism where you just touch it and it turns on. This one has a little switch. But anyway, I thought that was a really good price and pickup, so I'll definitely be putting this to great use. So I spent a grand total of about $108 on not just what's here, but there are a few things that I bought for us to use or to have, and they're already put away. So it was some laundry detergent for $5. You all remember Debbie Meyer green bags. I did not know that she made containers as well. So I found that set of 17-piece set for like $7.50. I got a fruit fly light, like to attract them to the light and keep them away from your plants and your produce and such. I think that was like $7.50. I'm trying to think what else that I got there. Oh, I got a hair product for my mom, and that was 75 cents. And I think that was about it. Oh, and I got something for someone else. I don't want to say what it is because they like them, so I want to surprise them with it. But yeah, I got some good stuff for sale, I think, and stuff to have for when I need it later on, and stuff that I just thought was cool. So let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? I'm kind of move back. I did pick up another one of these clear glass flower frogs. These are good to have. That's not in focus at all. There we go. Good to have on hand because you never know if you might find another one of those bowls here that I think are Viking flower lights. You never know when you might find one of those without one, so you can always have these on hand for when you do find them. So I picked that up. I got that 50% off. This is for myself. I do like the Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. This one was only $1. Afternoon apple picking, it smells really good. So I'm going to be putting that with my little stash that I have. I did pick up some playing cards. These were there the last time, and I said if they were still there, I would get them. I love the bright colors on them. They're definitely older based on that Joker. So these were half off as well. You just love those. And they are new and sealed, so I will look these up to see if they're worth anything. If not, I will put them in my live sale. This is another piece that I found, really good price. It's just a creamer, no maker's mark. It's gold and white. I know people like to decorate with these, so I pick them up anytime I find them for a good price, so that way I can pass them on for a good price. Oh, this is something else that I got for us. This is Bath & Body Works Coastal Watermelon. I had no idea that they even made a scent like this, but holy cow, does it smell good. These soaps retail for about $8. I got it for about half of that, which I'm fine with because this stuff smells amazing. So we will be keeping that and using that. Putting that in our little stash. This is really, really cool. Look at that. It's a Lay-Click camera, brand new in the box. Originally, it was sold somewhere called GB for $24.97 back in the day. I have to say this is probably late 80s, early 90s. I'm getting Miami Vice vibes from it, but I could be very wrong about that. I got it for only $1.99. If I were to sell this, I would probably be able to get about $15 to $20, I think. I just think that that's really cool. This was 35% off. It's just a pearl necklace. Definitely older, and I'll show you why I think it is, because look at that clasp right there. I don't think these are real pearls, but they got a little bit of weight to them, though, so maybe they are. I don't know, or maybe they're just heavy glass beads. I don't know. But I risked it for dirt cheap. So I bought this body butter here. This is Nakery Beauty Tropical Therapy. I believe it's unopened. Yep, it is unopened. So I forget what that was selling for, but I know that it was worth picking up. I think it was 25% off. Maybe it was 35% off. Let me see. Yep, it was $3. Also from that same booth, I did get a Pampered Chef pizza cutter, brand new. Some Pampered Chef stuff does really well. Some of it doesn't do as well. This was, I could have sworn that booth was 35% off. Maybe it was just 25%. Yeah, so I got this for $7.50, which is a really good price. Pampered Chef stuff, some of it can be very expensive as well. So I think I can probably get about $20, $25 for that. I also found a Beetle book. This is probably from about 1964. And it says that it comes with a triple-sized autographed picture and almost 100 new photographs. So that'll be an interesting look at and see if the stuff is still there. This has also been at this mall for a while, and I wasn't sure if anybody would be interested in a new old stock atomizer. But some people like the old beauty products, and if they can use them, I'm pretty sure that somebody would want that. That'll probably come to a sale. Made by iRice. This, I want to say, came off of a vending machine. It's definitely 1970s era Coca-Cola. I'd much prefer stuff from the early 60s and back. But if somebody might want to have this for their bar, or maybe even just to have because they like Coke from the 70s, or this is what they remember from their childhood. So I picked that up for a really good price. Love this old tin. It's Blendwell crayons. Love the graphics. Love the font of the letters. There's even still one crayon in there. I'm not sure. No, maybe I'll just leave it as is. Somebody may want it for that, or maybe they want me to clean it up and make it look nice. I don't know. But that was a 50% off. I'm not going to attempt to close that right now. I don't want to damage it nor pinch myself. So that was the first bit of stuff. Alrighty, so moving right along here. This is not my taste, but it is really, really nice. This is Spode Jewel Copeland teapot. It was 75% off. Unfortunately, and I did look at or notice this as I was looking at it, that it is chipped here, unfortunately. I did look up comps for this, and it's sold for pretty decent money, so I decided to take a risk. I'm sure somebody will not mind that is there because it is covered with the lid. I don't know how old this is, but like I said, I'm sure somebody out there would absolutely love to have this. And I got it for like $7 from 28. This booth was 75% off. It's the mall booth where vendors who leave stuff will they put it in their own booth, and then they mark it 75% off of whatever the dealer had on it. So I can live with that because I've gotten some good stuff from those booths. And then from the same booth, I got the hand sanitizer. I found this probably 40s Pantry Bacon by Ware Crookville, $7.98. And it's in good shape, no cracks or chips. It was only $4, so I had to pick that up. Ooh, let's not break the teapot any more than it already is. This is a 3-piece bath set. They're bone china. They just look like this. 3 little fish sets. Somebody might want to use these in crafts, or what they look like. So they're all in the original box. The label. Ooh, let's make sure I don't break them now. The box's label, which is right here, did come unglued, but I'm sure somebody would like to have that. Like that. This was a really good score. This is the Jason Sudeikis movie, The Big Lebowski. It's Little People, Fisher Price. And it's worth about $35 to $40. I bought it for $8. This was really interesting. I had never seen anything quite like this. It's called Music Planet Beyond Imagination. It is a speaker, and it's brand new, never been used. I looked it up, and I'm not seeing a lot of listings for it. I didn't even see any solds, but I took a chance because one of them, I forget what the price person was asking, was quite a bit. So I decided to take a risk, or $11.75, and we'll see what happens with that. And then I got 2 other things that I'd like to share with you all, but I have to get them. So hold on one second. So another booth that was 75% off, I did get this really cool Maybelline ad. I don't like the frame, and the back is busted, so I may just end up taking it out. Probably putting it with my ephemera. So that was only $1. I just thought that was cool, and I am going to enjoy that piece for the time that I'm around. Or just for many years to come is what I should say. Sometimes words just don't like to come out the way I want to when I'm talking. And then the only other item that I got for myself, actually, is a pair of Carhartt pants. These are size 36, 32. Sometimes some pants I have to buy in the size that I would buy athletic wear in because they're either too tight at size 34, which is what I normally wear, or sometimes I have to go up a size just because of that. But these were also in that mall booth, and I paid $3.75. I know Carhartt stuff, depending on where you buy it, be it Tractor Supply or even Target, can be kind of expensive. So I decided to take a chance for only $3 and change. And I'm hoping that they fit because they look very comfortable. So I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items from this haul.